Today I'm going to prepare for you a sexy orange fennel salad. Fennel is known for its antioxidant properties, and for taste, it's like a cross between black licorice and celery. It's very delicious. What we're going to do first is add a cup of sliced almonds in a non-stick pan and roast until golden brown. Make sure your heat is on low to prevent burning. Toss your almonds vigorously to keep from sticking. When they are done, just remove from the pan and put to the side. Next, we will segment our orange with a sharp paring knife, cutting off both ends of the orange and then cut from the top to the bottom. Make sure you cut around the contour of the orange. The objective is to just cut enough of the skin off the orange without cutting too much of the meat. Let's fast forward this process for you. Now we're going to slice our orange into these decorative shapes that we will use for plating, and the rest of the orange we will use for the salad and for our dressing. Next, I'll chop up some dried Mexican red peppers. Now, this is optional, but if you want some heat just like I do, then you may want to add this to your salad. Then for the vinaigrette, I start with a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, then add a teaspoon of sugar, a teaspoon of white wine vinegar, then mix together. Remember we had these extra orange slices from earlier? Now it's the time to go ahead and squeeze the juices into your mixture. And then with your whisk, what you're going to do is you're going to stir in your olive oil slowly until the mixture emulsifies. Make sure you add sea salt to your mixture for taste. Now it's time to cut our fennel. So what I do is I start by cutting the top of the stems, and then I turn it around and cut the base like so. Then I cut the fennel in half like so. And because the fennel is so small, it is not necessary that you cut the core out. But if you want to, just turn your knife at a 45-degree angle on both sides and then just cut out the center just like this. And then do the same thing for your other side. You can cut your fennel using a mandolin, but if you don't have one, just use a sharp knife and just cut it into thin slices like so. Now that your fennel is cut, what you want to do here is place your fennel into a large bowl with a couple cups of water, and you may want to add a teaspoon of baking soda and then let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes and then drain. Now that your fennel has been rinsed properly, now take your orange slices and add it to your fennel. Then take your orange vinaigrette and then add it to the fennel. And then mix it well. Now it's time to add those chopped jalapenos to the mixture. And again, mix well. And now it's time to begin our plating. Just take a handful of fennel and add it to the center of the bowl. Then you're going to add your almonds. Then you're going to add dried cranberries. Then you're going to decorate your fennel with those orange slices that we cut in the beginning. Then we're going to top it off with a beautiful fennel prong for a great presentation.